This is Aquatic Ruins, though. Bit of a
Oh, another shot.
bit of a Sonic joke for you there.
I don't get it. Never played Sonic in my life. What's the Sonic?
You should play Sonic. Fallen Temple Hill, that's a sad one. How so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? This guy's a lot. He's a ... kind of guy, and I don't appreciate it. Adventure
I
type
like
do.
it.
Yeah. So the short of it is that four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if that cooler than you hero hadn't intervened is the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed the stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding, and he's been sitting on their throne ever since. I mean, this is all that's left of the human legacy. What it's worth, I'm sorry, no way. I'll go and take that Demon King right now. You wouldn't be the first to try. Well, I can't just stand by while some evil monster gloats over my people's misery. You are still too weak to consider taking on even his second in command. I'm going. Bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. Oh, I will.
Ah, stories.
Once was a man from Nantucket. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighbouring princes, stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. Next morning she would ask them how their night was. I had the best sleep of my life, each would reply, confident they had proven they didn't fear the dark, or that they could be easy guests. You have one new item in your inventory. Steam. Thank you, Steam. They were all dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was up with that pile of mattresses. He went on, they looked comfortable enough, but when I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. Oh, everyone knows that story. There was a pea under the pile, so someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but have you ever heard of what happened after?
Question mark.
The first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. And the soup wasn't too hot. It's the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And when the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Till one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for that exact reason. It dawned on her just like that, how this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humble by real standards, she realised that she was the only constant in all her problems. Delved into personal growth and then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end.
Well,
let's check his cupboard.
Play some Toasted Cabinet. So, oh shit, I was going to say something and it's completely slipped my mind after that story.
Is it, how ninja is that?
How
oh wow,
ninja.
money.
Oh boy, cash fucking money. It's fucking Azurite wounds.
Azurite wounds. Champion. These are going to fall when I step on them. Look at that.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh god, okay. Well, I'm in the catacombs now.
Well,
Catacomb zone.
You fell off the bridge like you said you would. Oh yeah, like this. Oh Jesus
this
Christ!
guy.
What's that thing?
I like him.
fucking,
I thought you were an undead.
It's a fucking baby wheel.
What kind of creature are you? You've never seen a phobikin?
Phobkin?
Phobkin. I've got a
Phobkin?
I've got a phobia of these phobkin. I'll tell you what. We're a tribe of builders, technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we are named after. What's your
That's
name?
why they're
Necro. So your fear is dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs. Ironic, isn't it? I fell while I was trying to repair the temple ruins above and was instantly paralysed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work.
Well, alright then. I was gonna say, our hero's kind of ballsy, like, the shopkeeper said, like, we couldn't even fight the Demon King's second in command. And yet we just kind of showed up, like, right at the start. I can't even remember what we said, but it sounded like we were ready to fight him.
We were just like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Like, pretty casual about it as well. Also, I'm definitely into the ... So I like a ... kind of guy.
You're a dot.
You know what I like even more than a ... kind of guy?
Is it, man, if we were popular enough to have sponsorship, that'd be a great segue for a sponsorship.
It is a... have you missed some time shards on the candles there?
I need to get up there because there's like a...
Can you do a jump off of the off of a projectile? Can.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Cool. Oh, we're gonna get a fucking forest medallion.
So these candles can now drop all three of money, health, and no, it's not. It's just more money. Call my cash money. Yeah, so these can drop health, ranged charge or money now.
Anyway, do you know what I like even more than a dot guy? A fucking question mark guy.
I mean, he did that as well, so he's
He did
he's
that
your
as well,
dream guy.
Exactly. He's my dream. He's a dream bot.
He's a dream
Guy, this is Dogwing with the lowercase n. That's what I'm into.
Right, there's something in here, obviously.
What's that boy? The like bouncing around, jumping all over the place looks kind of fun.
Yeah, this is just.
I wish I could play this game.
Well, you can if you go to www.steam.com/themessenger
Never heard of it.
and pay your.
That'll never work out. Whoa.
Oh, it's a wizard. It's Gul'dan.
It's fucking. He had like a fucking trunk or something.
Did he? I thought he was wore a cloak.
I don't know. He had something weird in his face.
And that was just his face. I think that's incredibly rude of you to.
Excuse me. Oh, swimmy boy.
Oh, that's spicy.
How is the swimming like difficult to control? I guess
you gotta like press A to
fall.
like keep. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I see.
Right, I got a lot of money, so I got a lot of mun.
Yeah.
So let's.
lot Spend some of that money. Oh, we got new chat as well already.
Yeah. So we can
Okay,
do underwater
cool.
dash. Enemies will sometimes drop
We're
a key
filling this out
charge.
pretty quick, to be honest, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, these
don't
things
know.
here it says like progress further in your adventure for unlock. So.
No,
We
fair
can also
enough.
reduce Quibble fine or Quabble's fine if we wanted.
I guess that's like a good thing to invest in when we actually have enough for it, because the earlier you invest in it, the more you get back from it. Right?
So I'm kind of looking where the best place to go is here. So this is
you
really
should
strong.
prioritize platforming stuff, right?
Do you? I don't think this is going to be.
Like if we go to an underwater level.
Yeah, but I'm thinking.
Yeah, then again,
This
like,
is
if
quite
we
good.
do it, checkpoints now restore hit points up to 5 and refill key charges.
Actually, let's just go for this. Actually, you're right.
Okay, sure. Losing weight, gaining ground, and hope.
Oh, yeah,
Phelps. Oh, I get it. Hey, you made it to the catacombs.
No, really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons and bats. Oh, evil wizards too. You bet. A necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are real original ones.
There are original ones lined up.
Nice. I'm all about it. What do you want to chat about? Demon King. Hey, how did that epic raid on the Demon King go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair. The bridge was in shambles. Well, wouldn't have much adventure if you faced off against a big villain right away, would we? What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? My magic. Come on, you just... I'm clicking too fast for my own brain to comprehend. Believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Any story?
Oh, stories.
Stories.
We could have go for every story, man.
There once was a poor old lady who had nothing in life save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. The whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day she was visited by a starving beggar, who asked her whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering, then invited him to help herself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything, and it's more about living frugally. No, this is good, let me continue. She went into a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. The wish was simple: enchantment on her pear tree so it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by, and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became a pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee, and then one day death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let Death out of the trap, since there has been misery, and since then there has been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later. Generosity begets misery.
Right?
I don't know, it's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of death trapped in a pear tree was interesting.
Alright. Should we check the cupboard? Okay. I like his little parrot. This little familiar.
I was not familiar with it.
No. What is up with those platforms? They got like spooky bubbles underneath them. Then again, there's a lot of spooky stuff on the screen. I shouldn't really be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, it's the spook zone.
I'm liking this. I didn't think there was actually going to be so much
Comedy.
dialogue.
But it's a devolved tutorial.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's all. Yeah, I guess we're still pretty early on, actually, aren't we? It is pretty tongue in cheek, isn't it?
Okay, that charge is pretty useful.
Yeah, the music's nice. The like effect on the music when you go underneath the water.
Okay.
Because it's not. Well, it is just distorted, isn't it? Because some games, Banjo-Kazooie comes to mind, actually
Like
have a
slowly-
separate track underwater, don't they?
Yeah.
Another forest medallion.
Yep. Indeed. Because I can just skip back.
When are we going to get the other ones?
Oh no.
Oh, you got Super Mario crushed.
Yeah, I did.
What did he say? Something about moving
I
blocks?
wish these moving blocks were more forgiving.
Now, we already got the medallion, right? So we don't need to go back for it, or do we? Is that
Oh,
something
that's
worth-
straight up got
Oh,
me.
I think maybe you were just low in health at the time.
Yeah, I guess it is 3 hearts of damage.
Yeah, maybe getting the extra health and checkpoint might have been good. Oh, there's health there. Yeah, should we check to see if the medallion's there just to see?
Yeah,
if,
I
like,
need to double check, but I
we need to like,
think
exit the screen. I imagine it is. It would be really weird if like
How did Celeste do it? Another really good platform.
Celeste, if you got the strawberry, you had to finish the screen to keep it.
I don't think you had to finish. You had to like just make sure you were like safe, right?
Oh yeah, no, you had to. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. You had to make sure you were on stable ground. That was it, wasn't it? Man, Celeste was a good game.
Yeah, I just
I
never
kinda feel
finished
like
it.
you not finished with the main?
Oh no, I
quest?
finished the main stuff. I never finished like the B sides.
You never finished with. Yeah, the B sides were cool, but there were also. I think I did all the B sides. Maybe I didn't do all of them. I think I did one of the C sides as well.
Yeah, I wanted to do all that. Maybe we'll do that.
It is really tough. It kind of got to the point where I just wasn't having fun with it anymore. and
I
stopped.
really did like the kind of like each room
a
was
good
like
game.
super fucking hard. It was like its own puzzle. I like that kind of stuff. Okay,
I mean, it was
having the
it was
B
kind of
sides is super
it
useful.
was almost like Kaiser stuff towards the end of it, you know, like the C sides were like one really long room that you should
I hate that. I hate things that chase you, that crush you. There's a level Hydra City Zone Act 2 in Sonic 3. I hated that level as a kid. Like, I could never finish it because I was always terrified. I always panicked because of the wall.
What was it? I think water in video games really did it for me. Fucking
Yeah, 'cause that was the-
Snackers?
Yeah, Snacker. No,
and
yeah, his name was like Snacker.
Snacker and Banjo-Kazooie.
But even like the Hydra City one, that like wall that follows you is like underwater as well, so it's like double terrifying.
Oh yeah, sure.
Maybe we should
I
play. We
never-
should play Sonic, or I should play
A
Sonic.
Sonic
And you
game?
should watch. Sonic is one of my favorites.
I tried playing a Sonic game
I
a
don't
couple of years.
trust
And
this.
I didn't like the kind of feel of the how it platformed that much.
Okay,
Ooh.
I managed to just get up.
I could have gone worse, to be honest.
Could have gone worse.
Ooh. Can you go down there? Oh Jesus Christ! The fucking
Just suicide boys.
Yeah, can you like? It looks like you can break through the walls to me for some reason. I don't know. I guess they're just supposed to be like. Hello, we're in catacombs, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. See, as these guys go off the screen, there's like a little black border that covers.
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah, that's really weird. I don't get
that's
it.
a bit off-putting.
I guess you don't notice because you're looking at the center of the screen most of the time.
Yeah,
I keep noticing that it's really annoying me, and it's going to annoy anyone watching this as well. I hope they're happy that I pointed out. Do you get time charge for killing enemies, by the way? Oh, fucking Christ, what is that, boy?
sometimes.
The fucking,
Wizard,
what do you call them?
Wizrobe.
Huh, that's good. Strange way of moving. Like two little orbs that
Yeah, I like it.
come out one after the other. Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah, I think the kind of
That was
obviously a lot of these candles where you can get money is optional.
Sure, we want as much as we can, right? Just, oh, yeah, they
So
definitely
I'm saying like if you ever run out,
do. Oh, a boss fight? Boss
no,
fight?
it's Wizard, it's the Necromancer.
Yeah, like.
I don't think he has a trunk. I think he's just facing backwards.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that is a that's a weird way they teleport. I like it. Oh, you knocked him down like the bird instead of the spire. I don't know why that's an analogy that came into my head there, but
Yeah, I question your.
maybe we should play Slay the Spire sometime as well.
Yeah.
I think you go along well with our Isaac series and the roguelite.
Isaac.
Are you not getting the candles at the top?
Oh, I
of it?
can't
You
get that, I
madman?
can't reach
It's
them.
like
Oh no,
What do you
actually, I
think?
could just climb with this wall.
farming floors. This guy. It's like he's never played a platform before.
Oh, you
Can't reach
can't.
that one though, no?
No, you can.
I know you can. You just didn't do your second jump fast enough. Yeah, you definitely can. Cool.
There's kind of a weird thing
Yeah,
with the run where it kind of like jutters slightly. I don't know if you noticed
Oh
that.
yeah, like the animation.
Kind of like
yeah,
that's the best way for me to describe it. I think.
Yeah, I got it. I fully understood what you were trying to say to me there. Oh, if you drop too much... So do enemies die when they land on the spikes? Is that like
Enemies
charging
die
demon
when they
guy?
die.
So enemies die when they land on the spikes.
Yeah.
Is that charging demon guy die when they land on the spikes? Right? Because if you can knock a wizard out of the air. Why is? Oh right, you're obviously you're intended to do that because that's why
Yeah.
you left the gap there. That's cool.
Alright, I immediately hate this and everything about it. Oh,
Do you not like time pressure stuff? So.
I panic if it's like.
Sure.
No, the idea of getting crushed is like. Ugh.
There's a like primal fear of yours.
Well, I have. I guess I'm claustrophobic, right?
Sure.
I don't like lifts that much.
I'm not claustrophobic. I don't think. I always find it difficult to tell, like when people say like they got major problems with certain things. What's that thing like tyrophobia or something? Like the probably not called that.
It's like tryptophobia with like the holes.
Cryptophobia, the little holes. That's the one. Yeah. What did I say?
Tyrophobia, which is close.
Ty-
It's got a Y in
yeah,
it. It's like TRPY.
Yeah. It's weird. Yeah, like I guess it's a little unsettling. I don't really get anything from it. ASMR is probably another one, right? I get ASMR though with certain things.
Yeah, I get weird ASMR. Like Joe actually watches like the ASMR channels where they like, you know.
I
talk
don't
about
think
stuff.
I've ever found a ASMR channel that I like. I
No.
don't think I found a channel dedicated to ASMR. Unintentional ASMR. There's a subreddit for that, by the way. Is there's some decent ones, like a lot of cooking ones, especially like cooking without dialogue.
Yeah, I get
If they do the sound well.
I get it a lot with people explaining things, like quite detailed, especially like medical things. The opticians.
Oh.
When I go to the opticians, that's one of my major ones.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I get it from people speaking, really. I get it from just like general sounds of like a certain activity, I guess. Like I gave the example with cooking, or like animal sounds, I guess, cats purring and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean that's a nice sound in general.
Ooh, that was
it depends on like, the
spicy.
audio quality. Man, you you just fucking dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, really did. Yeah, I get. Yeah, definitely. Opticians. There's a bloke who does like fitness, like hand exercises to like strengthen your hands
Right.
and stuff. Like I get it from him. Like it just explaining like how the hand works and how the.
Why is he an optician?
No. This is two separate things.
Okay,
Come on.
sure. Sorry.
One, opticians. Two,
Yes,
yeah, this like
Hot story time. Come back to that story after this story.
stories after stories after stories. Level boss. Necromancer. Very little is known about this villain. Dodging anything that looks like evil magic would be a good start. Wow, great help. Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. Really appreciate all the support. Look, the Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans to take over the world with his undead army. All we know? Sorry, I meant I. All I know. I'm totally on my own here. I'm all about it.
What are we gonna upgrade?
I think health, just because it's... or key.
I have noticed we are getting a little lower on health occasionally.
Yeah. Let's
Not
go
that
with
it's
enemies
being a
just in
real
terms
problem,
of
but-
health.
Most deaths are one-shots so far, but I can see that becoming a problem.
Yeah.
Especially after we die as well. Because we come back with less health, right? Did our health even go up?
No, that was... so this is if an enemy dies, it sometimes drops health. The next
okay,
thing
sure.
is plus 1 health.
You know,
And with this
Oh,
army,
no, yeah,
undead
sure,
everyone will
sure.
soon fear the mighty Ruxton. Ahem. What now? We have a visitor. I don't have time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. Oh great, just when you think you get to play with your evil lab. Do I have to remind you who's in charge here? Now say something threatening and try not to embarrass us like you did the last time. Oh, I've been practicing, watch this. Oh boy.
No, you're right, what's yours, Mario? By the
Who
way.
dares enter my lair? Uh-oh, is that the messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course. It's
I'm a little disappointed we didn't go for a Papyrus voice.
Good plan.
A Skeletor voice.
Yeah, he's definitely the third. On guard, face the might of Araxton the Great.
that is not a Papyrus voice. Oh. You're pretty... Whoa, geez, he's got a fucking UFO?
Now I have the
Never
UFO.
Never seen a necromancer with a fucking UFO before.
He goes, ow. Don't know if you heard that. Oh.
Oh, maybe just barely. Oh, he's being clipped by that weird annoying bar at the top of the screen. That's a really fucking annoying bar. Maybe that's something Ninja Gaiden had and they just put in. That's like a reference. Oh,
Ow. Wait, stop going up here. Oh, I actually got him twice.
So that's good. This is like this is a pretty okay boss fight, I guess, for an early one.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this game is actually.
This is the last boss. Ruxton the Great.
I imagine so.
Oh, that was cheap. That was cheap. I'm not happy with that.
Wow.
That's
So how
DM
do you
horse
get
shit,
back
as we call
your-
it.
How do you get back your key? Was it key? You said? Your,
Yeah, it
range
drops
attack?
from
Just
stuff.
drops from enemies.
Yeah.
Dungeon Brawler.
I hope Ruxton comes back. I hope that's not the last we saw of Ruxton.
I really like the explosion effects they do. It really reminds me of Contra.
How many skulls
Evil
we slap
thing.
onto ourselves? Any suggestions, Ed? I'm listening. I don't know, just something else. Like what? Introspection would be a good start. What has all this brought us already? Ridiculous, I'm sticking to evil. Oh yeah? And how are you going to accomplish anything I'm not carrying you? Well, I could. That's a good point, actually. I'd settled then. Carry
Fucking
on,
Murray.
messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. Hooray.
You should get Murray put on a staff for
I mean, if Murray wants to get put on a staff, then that's Murray's
Whatever.
prerogative.
whatever that the character that carries Murray is called. I forget.
Malik. Bamboo Creek
That's the
Zone.
one.